Okay, gang, we've loaded up front panel for our logic analyzer application that we're doing here. So as soon as I plugged it in, if I remember right, that's my PLL good light, or my phase lock loop is good. I've got my AVR microcontroller over here, merrily ticking away, doing nothing but counting from 0 to 100 or 255 and back. Sawtooth. I have also got a couple of wires mixed up here. I have to sort that out. But come over here, and first off we can set up our sample clock. So up here on my scope, my external clock that I'm feeding in is being fed by that AVR, and we can see that it's about a 5 Hz signal just like it was before. And now if I choose 1, now I'm running a, hello Mr. Nyquist, 750 kilohertz clock. Now there's something going on here that I'm not quite understanding. I've gone through and looked at every one of them. What the root is that my master clock is 150 megahertz, and it should be 199.5. So I was shooting for a 200 megahertz clock, and for some reason the DCM is putting out 150 megahertz instead. So I don't know what to say about that. I don't know how to fix it at this point, but as we select the first clock, the second clock then is 3.7 megahertz. The next is 7 megahertz. And of course these are being fed out and they're not terminated, so you got to expect them to be kind of ugly. 15 megahertz, 37, 75, 150. So those are my 8 different clocks that we can do our sample rates against. So the way this works, we haven't written the software to do all this yet. Let's choose something here. This is the 15 megahertz clock, so this should be approximately a 2-second acquisition. So we reset the system, we say acquire, and in about 2 seconds you see the memory full light come on. So turn off acquisitions, reset it, send the read signal out there. Now he's going to be trying to read, but he's not going to do anything until the pipe tells him what to do. So there's 2 signals that have to happen, and this will be the other one. So we say save, and down here we start seeing this little blinky light. That's the USB talking. Basically, whenever that thing blinks, it means that we're sending data back over, and we've got 15 megabytes here right off the bat. It's kind of neat. Let's see, now we turn off read. It's kind of neat to watch when we do that on a RAM disk. And right now it's going to my USB key, which is really, really slow. When I read one of my RAM disks, it bang, it's there. There's no waiting. You don't even see it blink. It just blinks on and off. And what I see here is the hex values that I've just read back off my port. 6F40, or maybe it's 46F. I don't know. And here are 15 million data values, and we see them switch over here. Here's one of the, I was saying it was miswired. There. So you can see, you probably can't actually read them, but you can see the change in the data over here. We just went from 6040 to 60. We went from 6F40 to 6040 to 60. So there's a glitch in my data, and I see a little glitch right there. But I've done some of the slower, slower acquisitions. So 6140, 62, 6340. It tells me that I've got one of my bits swapped somewhere, and where I should be counting 1 somewhere, I'm counting that instead. In fact, if we go to a slower acquisition speed, I want to go slower, a slower clock. Let's go to our 750 kilohertz clock, and reset and do an acquisition. And this will take a couple seconds. Obviously, filling up 32 megabytes at less than a mega sample per second. Whoops. There's my memory full. Turn off acquisition, reset, read, record. Save it. We see our little blinky light. Blink, 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 blink. And over here I've got 14 megabytes. I drop it in. Here I see I started counting at 5C00, 5D40, 5F40, 50, 51, 53, 7. So we can see the numbers counting right on through there. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. I've got a couple of bits swapped somewhere. Things are working most excellent. The only thing I've got to figure out besides the software and displaying the data is what's wrong with my DCM. So that's it. Thank you very much. Sorry for taking so much time. Bye.